How often should you replace your running shoes? I mean, I've seen probably about 100 videos about this on social media, mostly on YouTube, but people are very interested to know how often should they change those and why should they change them. So let's talk about it. So there's this general idea that every 300, 400, 500 miles, so something about 500 to like 700, maybe in some cases 800 kilometers is like the sweet spot to change your running shoes. Some people do it more frequently, others like me just completely destroy a shoe before going for the next one. I don't want to spend too much money on my shoes, okay? But what's the right answer? There's no right answer. As with most things in life, it's all a matter of personal preference and how much money you want to spend. This shoe, for example, Saucony Endorphin Pro 4, incredible shoe, would recommend. I have about 800 kilometers in this one here, yeah? That's quite a bit, 800. Are they retired yet? No, they are not. I'm gonna continue using this shoe for my speedier sessions and sometimes even long runs. But how's that even possible? You have 800 kilometers in these. Can you still run in them? Yes, I can. The most relevant thing is, are your shoes still somewhat fun, bouncy, and do they provide the stability that you need? If you don't get any new pains in your feet, in your knees, in your whatever, if you don't feel like the shoe is completely stale, if you still have enough rubber coverage and the shoe isn't completely annihilated and everything is like falling apart, you can continue using a shoe without any problems whatsoever. There is no magical number for a shoe. It's mainly about how does the shoe still feel? Is it still fun? Are you getting any problems? And if the answer is no, you can still run in them. No big deal. The only thing that can change is, for example, with this shoe here, the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3, which I absolutely love as a race shoe. These here have more than 200 kilometers in them. Would I still use them as a race shoe? Maybe for one race. But if I continue to use them for faster long runs, I'm not gonna use them as a race shoe anymore because they're not as poppy, they're not as fast, and at some point the sessions that you're using these shoes can kind of alter. This is always gonna be a fast shoe for medium distance to long runs. But after a couple of 100 kilometers, it's just not a race shoe anymore because it lost its race power. Doesn't mean that you can run in it anymore. I can probably use it for another 600 kilometers and it's gonna be crisp and nice and fun.